All right, we are here. We are live streaming. I'm going to do a window capture of code and turn that on. And yeah. So I used up my entire YouTube API quota today by leaving this guy running for 13 hours. So what I need to do is probably... Well, first I'm going to put in place just like a set timeout, like shut down the server in 4 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, probably 8 hours, right? Yeah, to prevent billing. There we go. Perfect. We're gonna shut not just that one. No, actually, well, process.exit. Is that right? I'm gonna look that up. That could be right. Node.js process exit. Zero means no error, right? Yeah, exit without failure. Okay. Ending process to prevent billing. Yeah, there we go. And I think that is probably fine. We're just going to close it out. I don't know if that's actually correct. So let me look this up. Close the WebSocket connection. And are we using just WebSockets or are we using something special here? I forget. Ooh, too high, too high. Here, new WebSocket server, just imported from WS, so I'm not even using this. I don't know. I'm gonna assume that's correct. Is this the right number? The problem with AI is you end up double checking everything, right? So milliseconds to hours, it is 8 hours, okay. So yeah, so that should save me from doing that again. If I run this, actually no, 13 hours is for, I'm using 2 points every 5 seconds. 13 hours is if I'm doing that. There is a thing I'm doing here. Let me just validate this. Get chat ID. If chat ID is empty, get chat ID should populate chat ID. Chat ID, yeah, okay, it does. So this should only be called once. And really the only thing I want to check, I want to see how many times I call this and where. So this is called once at the start of the stream. This is called every chat message. Get author. Message. Okay, so I am using 2 points every 5 seconds, which means I actually only get half of 13. 6.5 hours. So I am actually going to shut this down after 3 hours. And magic number 3 hours in, I'm just going to Google it, 3 hours in milliseconds. It thought I meant Majora's Mask when I typed MM online. Okay, I am actually gonna do this thing that people don't like. 3 times 60 times 60 times 1,000. Yep. And when I say people, I just mean, I don't know. I work with people that would like to see this. Yeah, exactly, like that. And I suppose that's okay. I don't think it's any more readable, but maybe even a little less readable. But whatever. I don't know. I can edit this if I need to. We'll just say to prevent that. Good. All right. I am doing this thing. I'm doing this thing where I moderate the messages on the way out, and responses inappropriate, skipping, right? I don't really care about that. So basically what I'm thinking is we have these messages, the AI gets the input from the user immediately or from the chat every 5 seconds, but for me, like if I click on Leo and then talk to him, it'll send it to the server immediately. And then I wait for the full message to come back. Right. A thought I had is instead of waiting for the message to come back, what if I stream it in and then have them read the words as they stream out? Will they sound awkward and disconnected because it's Google's voice, you know, text to speech thing and it needs sentence context to sound good? I don't know. I don't think I want to delete these functions like self check and get response and whatever AI message is. Let's see. AI message gets the message from the user message and just waits for it to finish and then sends it. So instead, I want to do a new set of functions, one that takes my response. It can do this for a user. Okay, the way I figure is it can do it for a chat because delay doesn't matter. It needs to respond to me faster. So what I am going to have it do is receive a voice message from me here. And we're going to get the message. And instead of handle, I'm doing this thing where I handle messages right now. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I am going to have it do something else. It's a little tricky. Okay, so handle messages. I am going to have handle messages called. It's going to check for messages. Wait, am I? Okay, hold on. Handle messages just gets the message. And then it sends the response here. But this just sends the response, the final response. What I want to do is handle it differently. Instead of sending the user message to here, Yeah, I'm not gonna worry. Well, I still like this. This is good for, so we have self-check, and that is like, it's moderating stuff on the way out. This would be good for, this statement allows it to skip the self-check, which would be good for me if I'm typing in the chat and I want to hear a response back. But this AI message function, I think I can skip this idea. If we get a voice chat here on the handle messages, and we'll just add is voice just to make it easier on myself right now. So handle messages, streamer message is equal to something. String. So this is what happens when you get a message. Streamer message equals that. If the streamer message is set, we're actually going to handle it differently. So not is voice. We're really going to do not going to delete the streamer message there. Checking for message. Okay. We're just going to say if streamer message is not, yeah, it's not empty. That means we got to do something here. And the thing we're going to do is not this. Let's set up a new function called real-time response. Yeah, that takes that. The mess, we're going to hand in the WebSockets and the message from the user. So we have real-time response, and we're just going to await that here. And actually right now I'm just going to test this out at this point. So at this point,
connected to server.
Hey Leo, this should go to the real-time response function. User, hey Leo, this should go to the real-time response function. Sending real-time response. Okay, and then this actually needs to, at the end, no matter what.
Justin, I'm ready when you are. What do you need assistance with?
I didn't
Justin, I'm here and ready to respond in real time.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Justin, got it.
Okay.
I'll be sending live responses from now on. Anything you need, just ask. And remember, regardless.
Okay, so that happened because real-time response does nothing. It needs to take the we know there's a streamer message. It needs to say streamer message emptied. Console log streamer message. Yeah. So we empty the streamer message at that point, and everything else should be there. And I think handle messages can still be its own thing. That's fine. At the end of this should return a promise, it should finish the promise when the response is done, not when it's done like reading. But like I don't want it to finish as soon as it starts responding. It should finish when it's done fully responding. So this time, it shouldn't keep repeating itself. And it shouldn't even really respond because this stuff shouldn't run. How are you, Leo? Is it gonna say anything? Is it gonna do anything? I didn't refresh it. Okay, yeah. So I have to restart or refresh
Connected to
this
server.
to get it to connect. How are you? Streamer message. How are you? Real time. Yeah, real time response. Checking for messages ignored. Okay, cool. Perfect. That is what we want. We want it to do something here and then keep on rolling otherwise. So real-time response is not going to worry about a user message. It's just going to use the WebSockets so we can use that. We are going to not going to get the response, but we are going to copy some of this code a little bit just to make it easier on myself. I'm not going to worry about code duplication too much. Let's do this. We have our message context. I need like the collapse all function or something. Not function. I need the collapse all plugin that I'm used to using at work. All right. Give myself some room here. Okay, push user message. Just gonna make sure this message is right. It should, yeah, that is me. How are you? Cool. So it's gonna push the message correctly. We're going to say streamer message. Content. Dun 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 dun. Messages. Where you got messages? We got everything. System message. Where does this come into play? It is, yeah, it is a constant that is available everywhere. Cool. Now let's do this stuff, I guess. We got our message. We can set stream to true. And then we just gotta, I don't know about await. Let's see what Copilot thinks, because I'm lazy. So read the stream and send the response to the client using WebSockets. There we go. So maybe. Well, not done. Cool. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I don't know. We'll give it a shot, I guess, right? We got... All right, let's just take a look at this. We're pushing the message context. We are saving it. Messages, we're sending the messages. We have stream set to true. We get the response, and then we do some stuff here that Copilot coded up. Let's just take a quick look at this, I guess. Reader, unfamiliar with that, unfamiliar with this. Result, await, reader read looks right, I guess. Result.done. This could be nonsense. Chunk equals decoder. Decode result.value stream equals true. This looks like nonsense to me. Chunk. We send the chunk. The results equals read. We read the next thing. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Right? Hey, are you gonna break? Oh, silly me. Gotta refresh.
Connected to server.
Hey, are you gonna break? Yep. Response body get reader. Sending real time. Response body get reader is not a function. Stop. It keeps retrying. Online. This, yeah, okay, this is nonsense. Right? So here's the part where I go on the internet and I look and see. I look and see what I can find out. Let's do a search for Llama JS stream. Maybe someone. I don't want to use a library because it's literally fetch. You don't need a library. Maybe OpenAI has a very similar API. Stream equals true. See, yeah. Stream true. See, yeah, I don't want to use a completions API. I know everyone wants to use it. I don't want to. I don't think I need to. I need, let's see, fetch. Using SSE. Don't know what that is. They're using create completion. Don't need that. Oh, I saw something maybe. Using fetch to call OpenAI throws 400, you must provide model parameter. That is not what I'm looking for, but let's just see how they are doing stuff. Because what if sometimes someone will be passing in parameters and headers and using this in a way that makes sense. So I don't have to look elsewhere. Okay, fetch. If stream equals false, right? But then we're going to stream mode. This looks similar. So in this, he's always awaiting fetch. He does in fact await fetch. Body get reader. That is looking over here. Response.body.getReader. And they're using new text decoder. So they're doing something very similar, and I'm wondering, what if I Google response? Oh, using readable. Okay, here we go. Using readable streams. I'm reading the documentation now on readable streams. And we'll see if we can use this. All right, so fetch tortoise response reader equals response.body.getReader. So response.body.getReader should be the result of the awaited fetch, right? And just to verify, I just added this. We're going to console log the response body, and we're going to see what we get.
Connected to server.
Hey, Leo, throw an error. It'll do it. It'll throw an error for me. Here we go. We have readable data end. Readable state. Readable state. Writable state. So this is body. I'm just going to Google this. Response.body is not... Response.body get reader is not a function. There's a difference between the JavaScript implementation of fetch and the one of node fetch. For convenience, response body is a Node.js readable stream. Is that what we want? Are they using? Yeah, they're using node fetch. I see. So that I don't really want to use a plugin though. Node should be good enough. The readable stream object in Node.js differs from the one in browsers. This is for grid scale. Okay, so node fetch. Am I using, maybe I am using node fetch already. I am using node fetch already. So that was actually the totally correct answer. Where was it? Towards the top. Was it this one? This is definitely the right answer. Okay. I guess we'll look at this for reference. How to make a dot then return a promise, or rather, no, I'm complicating the statement. How to await a dot then, right? I think await dot then together. Can we do that? This is so wait, doesn't await on a dot then actually work? This is a real question for the internet. Can you await a then chain? Await in a promise chain. Not declared as an async function. You can only await a promise directly inside of an async function. Wait. Okay, so we just have to do this. We have to translate it over to the other thing. I don't want to do a then chain, although it'd be like easier. We're going to use this as a reference though. And this is still running. Stop. All right. What are we doing on time? We're doing all right on time. I don't want to abandon my wife out there for too long. She's enjoying her TV shows and stuff, but don't want to do that to her. So we're getting our response. We have our response body. Response dot body on well, okay, so this is going to I'm like this, yeah, this is mostly right. Response.body on equals this. We really equals readable. And then this is right. Let chunk And then while null chunk response.body read send chunk. Yeah, send chunk. And it's gonna do this, I believe. But how? So now what the issue that's going to happen from this is this is going to execute its own little function. It's going to execute this and just run this on a different thread. I'm almost positive. Adds a listener onto the function that listens. Okay. Okay. No, that makes sense. So yes. All right, cool. So now we're, thank you, Copilot. That's actually pretty, that makes sense. So response data on our body on readable, and then it's going to read it. On error, we resolve, or I mean on end, we resolve. On error, we reject. I don't know if end is correct. Node fetch on end. I guess it is. It looks like it is. All right. This won't work, but maybe we'll get closer.
Connected to server.
All right, throw another error, Leo. Okay, get reader is not a function still. So did I forget to save? I'm pretty good at forgetting to save. I may have forgotten to save.
Connected to server.
Throw an error.
Object blob. Object blob. Object blob. Object blob. Object blob.
Excellent.
Object blob. Object blob. Object blob.
He's really going for it.
Object blob. Object blob.
He's really going for it. Okay. That.
Object blob. Object blob. Object blob. Object. Object blob.
Okay, I'm gonna close him for a minute and stop this. And that is because we didn't do this. Chunk read chunk.toString. Yeah. So he's probably gonna be like something something stutter something. British. I'm British. Something something. I'm British. Will he do it? I gotta reopen him. I closed. There he is. He's being captured. Hey Leo, are you gonna work yet?
Model, Llama 3, created underscore at the 9th of December 2024 T 0 hours 54 minutes and 49 seconds. 407805Z. Message, role, assistant, content, just.
Weird. Okay, so okay. let's do this. Let's console log the chunk to the stream. And let's console log the chunk is what I meant to say. And we'll rerun it and we will reconnect.
Connected to server.
Testing, testing. Is this thing on?
Model, Llama 3, created underscore at the 9th of December 2024 T 0 hours 55 minutes and 56 seconds. 61127 Z, message, role, assistant, content, just.
That's fine, but why? That's so weird, right? It didn't console log any of that. Does the chunk get automatically read? No. What if I don't send any of it? Now I'm actually kind of wondering, like, okay, what if you remember that, where was it? Body get reader, open AI, stream. I lost it. There's too much information here, and really what I want, I could probably search this and get something. I want just the message, obviously. I'm getting the whole shebang. This is awesome. No. Really? Oh, you're not looking at my screen. Let me log in real quick. Medium is making me sign up. I never wanted to sign up to read an article. What a freaking asshole article. There's got to be there's like a way you can get around the Medium stuff, right? Member only stories. They know what they're doing, man. They know. Use this extension. I will. I absolutely will use this extension to steal. To steal from Medium. Okay. Is it going to work? So this stupid article, at least it's up to date, is locked. It's members only. It made me sign in. I don't want to be signed in. I just want the article. Unlock. Yay. Okay. Calling it. Reader done. I don't know about that. Value, chunk, decode. I was hoping this would be useful. It is... Let's see, response. Fetch, generate. Is that what I'm doing? I haven't even looked at this. I'm doing API chat, which I think is actually what I want. So it's like chunk equals value. They're like, it looks like they're doing a stream, but they're not getting, I don't think they're actually reading it in as a stream. I just want, no, that's not what I need. I don't want the whole response. I just want the data. Part of stream. Okay, I'm really showing my hand here, because I'm struggling to understand this properly. So there's parts of a stream, which I did not know about, I guess. Only send the message part of the stream. I don't know, man. That seems like it won't help, will it? Because, yeah. To really help me understand what's going on here, I need this to work, and I don't know why it wouldn't. Put this at the top. There's no chance of... There's no chance of that breaking. Send message, string message equals that, split, blah, blah, blah. Stream message equals that. I am going to get rid of that. Stream message. Oh wait, no. Handle messages does something very particular. It goes stream message is not blank. We wait. So I'm killing the timer just in case it's set somewhere. We're gonna work on it. And then at the end, we're gonna do it. And by do it, I mean work on it. We're gonna do stuff with this. We're going to await this. And we're gonna console log. I still think this won't, ouch, work, but whatever. I just hit my funny bone in my wrist. It's awful.
Connected to server.
Hello. Hey, are you working? Probably not. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I did not expect that. The chunks are coming in as JSON. So that just means I just need to do const message chunk equals JSON.parse chunk to stream dot. Well, this whole thing is already a JSON object. So let's do chunk dot. Is it? I don't know. Let's parse it. Parse toString. Stop. Message dot content. Yes, you're right. And then we are gonna send that. And then after that, really after this step, we are done with the stream message. So I can take this and just move it right up here. We don't need it. I think this copies it. So this should hopefully stop the looping from happening, like the endless loop. Refresh you.
Connected to server.
Hey, are you working?
Justin. On. On.
Oh, what happened? Not expected non-white space character after JSON line in position 124. Expected non-white space character in JSON. I am doing a parse on the toString. This might not be correct. I should do, let's give this a shot, right? Let's just do chunk, not chuck. Chunk. What do we think about that?
Connected to server.
Leo, on. No, okay. Cannot read properties of undefined. So, what if we do this? Just be lazy. If message chunk, we send it, dude. If message chunk, send it, brother. That's all a guy needs in his life. Try to read it. If not, don't worry about it, man.
Connected to server.
Leo, on. It did nothing. Okay. All right. So chunk is not something it can read. Why is it still listening to me? You're not supposed to be listening to me. Test, test, test. I'm going to fix that bug real quick. So when it grows, it shows. We remove shrink, we grow. This is if we click it. If it ends, we remove shrink, we grow. Listening should be false. And recognition should stop. There we go. Okay. That should stop us from having that issue. And actually, I'm just going to double check that real quick.
Connected to server.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Are you still listening to me? You better not be listening to me. I think we're good. How about now? Can you still listen to me? Yes. Okay. All right. So that is working. Stop you. So something about that. Something about this, right? Why wouldn't this work? Let me put this back to what it was. And we'll even do this. But it was not happy with this. And let's see why again. I forget why. Why weren't you happy?
Connected to server.
Hey, you're still throwing errors for me, buddy.
Justin. Myself. Smoothly. Dot. 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 Dot.
Why? What are you doing?
Justin. Report. You. Tasks. Mind. Dot. 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 Dot.
I
Dot.
really
Dot.
gotta console
Dot.
log this, I guess.
Dot. 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 Dot.
Hey, stop being annoying, buddy.
Connected to server.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Justin. The. Re. Exclamation mark. 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 Exclamation mark.
Okay, so what is happening
Connected to server.
is I'm guessing this is updating constantly and just sending this. So what if we just do this? Yeah, what if we just do that, man? What do you think it'll do? Think it'll break? Probably will break. Let's do it.
Connected to server.
Are you gonna wig out like before, buddy? It says if message chunk. Where do you see that? Oh, here. Is this a... I can't await on this, right? No. This definitely will not work. This will throw an error, but we'll try it.
Connected to server.
Throw me an error.
JP, comma, dot.
So it's like only some things made it through on that one. It's so weird that like this console logging is working. It is console logging away. What if we do this? Two-string. We'll two-string it just like this has the built-in two-stringing, right? I don't know. We're guessing here.
Connected to server.
Check, check, 1, 2, 3.
Justin, Gray, 2, dot.
No, where did... Oh, you're Gray. Justin, Gray, 2, dot. So, here's an idea. Let's do current sentence, right? Did I spell that right? I don't know. Current sentence. What if we have our sentence and we go message chunk? We go current sentence plus equals message chunk. If oh, let me check something here. So does this message chunk end? I need to console log this with strings because otherwise I do not know if this has spaces or not. I really have no way to tell. So let's do this. If it has spaces built into the chunk, good. I think it does. I just want to make sure.
Connected to server.
Show me something. Current sentence. It's a const. It's not anything. It's a. It should be. It should be let. Yeah.
Connected to server.
Show me something.
Justin, 4, and
It
S, the
has
ANZ.
spaces built
question
in.
mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
He's
question
really going
mark.
for it.
Question mark. Question mark.
I'm just going to close them out again. All right. So if you have not figured out yet what I am going to do, I'm going to take the message, add it to a sentence, and then if the sentence includes a period or a question mark or an exclamation point, or I'll leave it at that. We're going to send it and then clear it. Or is there a way for me to tell if it's the end? Did it output a way to know if it's the end? No, it just throws an error at the end. Content lasted. I don't know what is unexpected about this. I wonder if this is a common thing with reading streams. Node.js stream. We want to read the node stream. I do not know. Some people are saying to do this. It sounds silly to me, but I will. Const stringified. JSON.stringify chunk, I think is what we want, not toString. Chunk. Stringified chunk. Bam. Fixing multiple problems at the same time. Throw an error, please. Could not read message chunk to string because I do not know why. We don't want to do that. Okay, well, got nowhere with that.
Connected to server.
This is try number 2. Undefined, undefined, undefined. Okay. So this is undefined because this is probably undefined.
Connected to server.
Show me the error. It is a buffer. Buffer data. Stringified buffer data. And that buffer data is probably a JSON object. Not a JSON object. It is a toString. So chunk.toString is returning a malformed JSON. I'm looking at how ChatGPT is returning similarly malformed stuff. Hmm. So they're doing this like crazy thing where they're like handling it with different ways every time. And I don't feel like that's correct. The errors I was getting, I'm so tired of switching this. I'm just gonna display my whole thing. The errors I was getting were up here a little bit. Let's take a look. I gotta stop this. Yes. There's all the buffers, so I'm not worried about those. But before that, something lasted. So it here's a fascinating one. Did you know that the shortest war in history was between Britain and blah blah blah? Do. It's then just says undefined 2 model. Okay, so it's I don't know what that's about. It's like I need to trim it down to this. I think this is a new line character. Undefined 2. What could that be? Undefined 2. Uh. Undefined 2. What does undefined 2 mean? What does that mean? Can I find the secrets? What are the secrets? Undefined 2. That is not useful. And what if I just say llama and actually it's probably easier to just search open AI. Don't want that. Okay, this is story of a girl. This is going to be a bad solution. I do not care. We're going to take this chunk here. Trim the chunk down to only the JSON object. And let's do that. Stringify chunk. There should be something I can do. Split here. Filter line starts with I don't know if that'll work. It looks like it could because it's always like a line break thing. Do. Let's do that. Message chunk. And comment you out. Oh, we're already console logging the message chunk. Let's give it a shot. What do you think, buddy?
Connected to server.
Hey, do something for me.
Justin, what I do for you today?
What I do for you today? That is, what I do for you today. What does that mean? Didn't you mean what can I do for you today? So I lost a word there, right? It should be what can I do for you today? Okay, so what about this? Oh, llama losing chunks from stream, right? Chunk issue. Hmm. Well, and some may be sent back complete or incomplete. Oh no, that looks useful. Body chunks received. So I guess it's just not going to work, right? If I come back to this, it's probably going to be with a client, like a JavaScript client thing, but I am going to not do this for now. And let's not use real-time response. Check for messages. Streamer message. Return streamer message. Streamer message equals an empty string. And let's get rid of this if statement. Get rid of that and get rid of that. Save, and then this should... Let's just make sure this still works, and then I will end the stream there. Hey, are you... Oh, yeah. I gotta restart it.
Connected to server.
Hey, Leo, are you still working?
Justin, I'm here and ready to assist as always. Just lounging around, being my usual feline self. What can I help you with today?
Oh, nothing. Thank you.
No worries, Justin. Just letting you know I'm on standby if you need anything. Enjoy your stream.
I just realized he doesn't rumble. His animation stops if he's off screen. Is that weird? Is it normal for CSS animations to stop just because the window is off screen or backgrounded?
Justin, as far as I can tell, yes, it's common for CSS animations to pause or stop when a window or tab is minimized or moved off screen. This is usually due to the browser's behavior and not specific to your code.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and yeah, there he goes. He doesn't ever stop rumbling until I guess you come back to him. Stop rumbling. All right. See you later.